even law enforcement in the area, maybe even Azusa PD, knowing this is happening, will be in the area or make themselves conveniently available if this vehicle gets off the freeway. Right now, riding that emergency lane, that could be a big plus. Maybe that vehicle will pick up some debris, get a flat tire. That might help bring this to an end. But these high turns, whoa! Look at that, look at that, look at that! There, oh! Oh, and California Highway Patrol right there, but this driver still continues to drive. Now that other vehicle, that pickup truck, hopefully they're going to be okay. Yeah, hopefully that other vehicle is going to be, driver's going to be okay. And this driver now, you know, this is the thing. You just were in an accident. Why push it? You know, this could have ended so much worse, and then this vehicle continuing to drive. And this just makes you think again, it's like Dennis was saying, we don't know what this person's wanted for. Why is this person so desperate to stay away from law enforcement? Right now, one person's day probably ruined. I would hope they're going to be okay, basically bumped into the back of that pickup truck. But look at the damage to the car. Yeah, no, Michaela, you brought it up. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, definitely, definitely. But we're not seeing any steam, so it looks like the radiator's still intact. Looks like this could be it right here. It looks like we're going to be exiting the freeway. I'll get you an off-ramp right here. But this is the thing, and we're going to be in the Azusa Avenue. It looks like we're going to stay. Are we getting off the freeway? Or no, we're not. I'm sorry. I thought it was an off-ramp. Yeah. Yeah, the emergency lane right there. So, again, just kind of moving along. The California Highway Patrol, you saw that officer hoping this would have come to an end. And I would almost think was going to do some sort of intervention, but just because of the other talking earlier, I thought, I'm sorry, there's so much going on out here. I thought you knew. It was southbound 605 freeway. That vehicle continuing to move along right there. Basically, really just backtracking, going back to where because we were northbound on the 605, now we're southbound. I really wonder if he's going to take the 10 or the 605. You were asking about that front bumper. Dennis was making a comment as well. In this case, it doesn't look like it's actually making contact with any of the wheels or anything. Looks like, here we go, this time, I don't want to say it because we've been so close so many times. Looks like we are definitely getting off the freeway this time. So this is going to be an opportunity for the California Highway Patrol, possibly, if there is no other traffic around there, to do that pit maneuver. And look at all that other traffic. So they aren't going to be able to do that, making another big sweeping turn. I don't know. You know, last time it was on the freeway. I mean, off the freeway, on the freeway. Let's see where this car goes now. Lower Azusa Road, that's where we are. But again, you know, slowing down. Look at the speeds right there. Maybe that vehicle is giving some sort of indication that it's not going to be going anymore. California Highway Patrol right behind it. If it looks like that car is just going to come to a stop, they are not going to pit it because what would be the point? So right now it looks as if though maybe that vehicle is giving up before that driver. We've seen that so many times in the past, but much slower movement, much less traffic out here. And again, this is Lower Azusa Road, and I don't think we're technically in Azusa anymore. I believe this is going to be more Baldwin Park. Throwing more stuff out the car. Yeah. No. They believe it was a weapon. There's been some talk that it possibly may have been a weapon. They just don't know. Here we go, hard turn. And so we were on Los Angeles. Now we're on the center. And much like you, Michaela, sometimes I'm a little bit turned around. I got to figure out which way we're going, north or south. But definitely established in the Baldwin Park area. It seems like, you know, possibly this vehicle, you know, this person thinks, oh, I can jump out and make a run for it because I know that neighborhood. We've seen that so many times in the past as well. California Highway Patrol, their presence very, very close by, and it looks like that driver, Justin's doing a great shot, is kind of digging around in that center console. And, this is the thing, law enforcement, they don't want to see that. Especially, when a vehicle's coming to a stop, making a turn into a very residential neighborhood. Again, we're staying in the Baldwin Park area, but law enforcement in the air and on the ground, they're just keeping an eye on it. They're going to see where this vehicle comes to a stop. Michaela? Yep. And it seems like, Michaela, I was actually looking at some of the comments on our digital media. It actually looks like this person is just making blocks. Did I miss something there? Because if they make another really hard turn here, I watched that vehicle make a hard, would have been a left turn just a moment ago. It looks like they're just kind of driving in the same street, but now the street names are changing. I'm going to find it on my moving map so we can keep Hornbrook, yeah. So basically, it looks like, there you go, coming to a stop. Justin, just get a little bit wider, see if there's any people. Yeah, it looks like that car basically gave up before that driver did. So this looks like, hopefully this is going to go textbook. Hopefully that driver is just going to get out of that vehicle. Clearly, all the law enforcement, they're going to be concerned about their safety, not about us being here, but keeping an eye on what's going on. Hands are out of the vehicle, but we haven't seen the keys come out, and that vehicle just stopped. So perhaps, that driver might think, hey, I got one more shot at this. Right now, though, looks like it is coming to an end, Michaela. This is what we want to see. Doors are open, hands are out, and that vehicle has come to a complete stop. So let's see and watch, and hopefully that this suspect just goes into custody and without any type of other incident, but clearly following the rules and making the moves that that law enforcement wants to see, and maybe even perhaps this person's done this before. And his car's not parked. Yeah. So, yep. Oh, the curb saved it. There you go. Yep. A little good karma there. Yeah. Little good karma. You can see the law enforcement making an approach. We've seen this so many times in the past. There's that motorcycle officer that Dennis and everybody was watching, and I was actually seeing a lot of props for that officer on the digital media. They were saying what an amazing rider that guy was. He's going to make sure that there's nobody in the car. Now that partner is helping as well, but we're pretty sure there isn't. That suspect going into custody. I really would like to know what this was all about. Perhaps there was more than just expired tags, but right now, coming to an end out here, San Gabriel Valley and off of Hornbrook, and one suspect in custody. We can't say no damage to any vehicles, and hopefully that driver in that pickup truck is okay. Is that true?